Hi, so this is a practice video of the shoulder sequence that I believe if you do this every day or almost every day, several times a week, will make a big impact in terms of how your shoulders feel now. If they're achy or if you have some sort of shoulder issue going on, this will help them feel significantly better. And if you don't have any shoulder issues, but you're interested in keeping your shoulders happy and healthy for the rest of your life, this is the practice to help you do that. Okay, so we're going to start just with movement of the shoulder blades. So you're going to lift the shoulders up and down and up and down. We'll do this a few times. So it's like you're shrugging your shoulders and releasing them, shrugging and releasing, and then we take them forwards and back, forwards and back. And the idea is that you're thinking about the shoulder blades moving on the back of your rib cage. And then we're going to make circles. So we take them up, round them forwards, back and down and around. So the movement is coming from the shoulder blade. That's the center of the movement. And then let's switch directions. Good. Breathing in and out through the nose. And then we're going to take our hands onto our shoulders and we're going to make slightly bigger circles. So circling in one direction, now starting to incorporate the arm bone into it a little bit. That's it. And then we're going to switch directions. Good. And then we'll come back and release. All right. Now we're going to come against the wall. Take your hands at shoulder height, a little bit wider than your shoulders. And then you're going to walk your feet back, taking your torso towards the floor, reaching the arms towards the wall. Be there for a few breaths. Breathing in and out through the nose. And then we'll slowly come back up. Take a little break. We're going to do this 2 more times. Now, if you're able to get your torso so that it's parallel to the floor, you're going to turn your hands in slightly. If the torso is not quite parallel to the floor, you can keep your hands turned out ever so slightly, but everybody has their hands wider than their shoulders. Okay, walk the feet back. Send the chest towards the floor. Breathing there. Good. One more breath, and then we'll slowly come back in and take a little rest, breath or two here. And then we'll do that one more time. Hands on the wall at shoulder height, wider than the shoulders. Walk the feet back, send the chest down. Good. And then we'll slowly come back up, take a little break, a little rest, little movement here if that feels good. And then we'll take the hands against the wall one more time at shoulder height. Feet can be underneath the hips, or if you're feeling good in the shoulder, you could challenge it and take the feet a little further back. And we're going to push the wall away and squeeze the shoulder blades together. So just again, moving the shoulder blades like we did in the center of the room, but now with the hands on the wall. Good. And then we try to circle the shoulders in one direction, and then we'll try to circle them in the other direction. You might find one direction feels easier than the other. That's super common. Good. And then we'll come off the wall and relax. Okay, we're going to do shoulder cars next. So feet hip distance apart, spread the toes, inner arches lifted, pelvic floor, deep abdominals, glutes engaged. Make a fist with the left hand. Right arm comes across the front of the body, up and over the head. You reach for the ceiling, rotate through the shoulder, stretch that arm way back behind you. No movement in the torso, making sure you're not touching a wall or anything else. We'll do one more. In this direction, reach for the ceiling, rotate, take it back behind you, down and around. Okay, we're going to switch directions. Reach it back like you're swimming front crawl. Now reach for the ceiling. Shoulder blade lifts up, comes across the front of the body, down and around. Reach it back. Reach up and down and around. Okay, relax. You can shake it out. We're going to do the other side. Reset. Spread the toes. Inner arches, pelvic floor, deep abdominals, glutes engaged. No movement in the torso. Fist with the right hand. Left arm comes across the front of the body. Reach for the ceiling. Rotate through the shoulder. Take it back behind you, down and around. Good. Come across the body. Reach for the ceiling. Rotate through the shoulder and then take it back behind you, down and around. And now we're switching directions. Take it back, coming up and over, reach for the ceiling, and then down and around. And one more. Take it back, coming up, reach for the ceiling. Reach, 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 down and around. And relax, release. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Again, feet hip distance apart. Elbows in by the sides of the body. We take the hands away from each other. The elbows stay in and come back together. And squeeze the shoulder blades together as you do this. So I'll give you the view. Maybe you can see a little bit the movement of my shoulder blades from behind. Okay, let's do 5 more. Good. And last one. Okay, grabbing your strap, we're going to do shoulder flossing. Hold the strap in your hands, feet hip distance apart, spread the toes, pelvic floor, deep abdominals, glutes engaged. No movement in the torso, elbows stay as straight as possible. If you need to, you take your hands further apart, coming up and over the head. Work through that tension. Oh, that was really tense in my shoulders. Maybe I'm going to take the hands a tiny bit further apart. Good. We want to keep the elbows straight, and you are not letting yourself go into a back bend. So if you need to stick out your butt to get the arms over, take the hands further apart. Let's do 2 more. Last 2. Good. And last one. All right. And then bringing the arms back to the front, you can put the strap to the side. We'll come down now onto the hands and the knees. Hands a little bit out in front of the shoulders. Push the floor away, puff up the space between the shoulder blades, and then squeeze them together. Puff up and squeeze together. And we'll just shoulder blades moving on the back of the body like we did in standing or sitting, but now the hands are on the floor. So a little bit more weight on the hands. And then pausing somewhere in the middle, shoulders to the ears and away from the ears, to the ears, away from the ears. And then circles, puff it up to the ears, away from the ears, squeeze it together. Good. So circling in one direction and then reversing direction. You'll probably find one direction feels easier or smoother than the other. That's super normal and common. Good. And then you can relax. All right, we're going to come and lie down on the belly. You can take a blanket or a pillow underneath your forehead, reach the arms out over the head, come up on your fingertips. Feet can be as far apart as feels good for you. Inhale here, draw the hands back so they're in line with the shoulders, elbows up. And then the hands reach for the ceiling. The elbows move towards the floor. They're not touching the floor. You just squeeze the shoulder blades into the back of the body. Sweep the hands back by the hips. And then butterfly the arms to the front. Draw the elbows back, hands up above the elbows, bottom tip of the shoulder blade into the back of the body. Sweep the hand back, butterfly it forwards. 2 more. This is what I call W arms, hands above the elbows the whole time to the best of your ability. Keeping the hands up above the elbows, that's what really strengthens the rotator cuff. Okay, you can relax, release. You can put your pillow, your blanket to the side. Take your forehead to the backs of your hands. Good. And then we'll push up onto the hands and the knees. So coming up onto all fours. This is going to be the most challenging exercise for the rotator cuff. Neutral spine. Exhale, engage pelvic floor, deep abdominals. Press out into the fingertips. Suction cup the palm of the hand. Reaching that right arm out in front of you. So you're stabilizing the left shoulder because it's the only hand with weight in it now. Right thumb points up to the ceiling. Lift the arm up. Get the hand above the elbow. Sweep that hand back behind you. Rotate through the shoulder and lift. Rotate through the shoulder and sweep the arm to the front. Sweep it back. Rotate and lift. Rotate, sweep it to the front. 2 more. Keep the hand up above the elbow. the whole time. One more. Good. And release. Okay, relax for a second. Give your hips a little sway. You could come up to a high kneel. And then we're going to do the other side. So coming back onto all fours, hands in front of the shoulders, pressing out into the right fingertips, suction cup the palm, left arm out in front of you, thumb points up, lift the arm up, sweep it back, rotate and lift. Rotate and sweep it to the front. Sweep it back, rotate and lift. Rotate, sweep it front. Two more. Keep that hand up above the elbow to the best of your ability. That's it. And then we'll slowly release. And relax. Good. Can just some gentle movement again for the shoulder blades. And you're done. Good work. That's it. That's the whole practice. If you have time, could take a couple minutes of rest. Otherwise, I'll see you soon.